Okay, my friends, so let's get these other Fisher people taken care of. The bull trouter, we're going to buy 5 Candyman flies. So that's going to be equals 5 times that 6. That's 30 bucks in flies. And once again, God, see these autofills, man, they're just, no, that's wrong. I wish I could turn it off. I wish I could turn off the autofills globally. So just be aware. Anyway, let's see. 1 spool of fluorocarbon tippet. So we're going to spend 2.5 times as much for that $25 spool of tippet. Woof. And we're buying 3 liters. So that's going to be equals 3 times that liter. Okay, so now the total over here. Now, what's kind of fun about this, you can do it 2 ways. You can type equals sum and do exactly the same thing we just did earlier, which was grab all that and press enter and spend, whoa, $70.70. Man alive! Once again, this is exactly why I tie my own. Or, and this is kind of a cool thing about sheets, you can drag this formula down, because what you're doing here, there we go, what you're doing here is you're using the same formula used up here, but you're moving down a row. That is correct. Now, you might ask yourself, why couldn't I copy these down? Well, that was the same problem with that autofill issue that you just saw when I turned off the autofill corrections. Sheets often misunderstands what you're trying to do. In this case, you do want all of these totals to be the totals of each of these rows. So, I mean, if you're feeling really saucy, you can drag that formula down right now and have them all be zeros and have them fill in as you go. The only thing that happens now is you lose the cool little formatting, but, you know, whatever. That was just formatting. All right. Fisher person number 2, the middle Deschutes are after the canals are opener. This is one of my favorite times to fish the middle Deschutes. Okay, we need 6 caddis, 6 PMD, so we're going to go equals 6 caddis. Okay. We need 6 PMDs. Little mayflies. The caddis work better than the PMDs in July. 1 spool of nylon tippet. And you're seeing the totals are updating over here, or the total of this row is updating over here. And 6 liters, because, well, if you fish the Deschutes, middle Deschutes in town, you're gonna lose a lot. God, man, this is one of the annoying things about Google Sheets. Anyway, so that Fisher person right there is going to spend $74.45. Okay, the Todd Laker in July. Yeah, this is one of my favorite times to go to Todd Lake. In July, after the snow melts off, we're going to take 4 caddis with us. We are going to take 4 Mr. Peacocks. Good little subsurface. You can tie on the hook of your caddis. We're going to bring a strike indicator. We're going to bring 1 spool of each of the tippets. So this is actually kind of cool. You can click here, and then you can drag that formula to the right, because since it's literally just pointing to this cell, when you drag it to the right, it's going to point to that cell. That's kind of nice. And 2 liters. So 2 times that liter. And this Fisher person is going to spend $86.35. Excellent. The lose a lot of flies while I catch a ton of Fisher person, number 4, 12 2-bit hookers. Yep, the reason for this is, the reason they're losing a lot of flies is that fly is very heavy, which means it gets stuck on the bottom a whole lot. 1 spool of fluorocarbon tippet. And a strike indicator. All right, and the totals over here. God, still autofilling. I don't know how to turn that off, fam. I'm sorry. And then, last but not least, the fear of missing out, or buy everything Fisher people 0 through 4 bought. So there's a couple ways you can do this. You could actually do equals, you know, count up 5 candy people, whatever, blah, 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 blah. I think the easiest way to do it is to use that sum command, because we're not actually going to make this person buy everything everybody else bought. But we're going to charge him in the subtotal column. So I'm going to add up all the totals of everything above this person. So he's going to buy, oh, that's weird. The formatting's not dollars here. I'm going to change it. And then drag that to the right, and that'll add up the next column. He's going to spend $35.75 on caddisflies. Drag it to the right, he's going to spend $39 on those 2-bit hookers and $12 on the Mr. Peacocks. He's going to spend $16.50 on the PMDs. And if you drag it all the way to the right, He's going to spend $35.90 on those 2 strike indicators, which means he's going to walk out of Jeff's shop with Jeff's going to have a big smile on his face because he's going to spend almost $350 on stuff, but he's going to have a well-stocked fly box and a lot of gear for a good long time. All right, read on.